Hi friends, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to cook sardine fish. It's going to be an amazing cooking day actually. So I'm going to make a sardine curry today in a Kerala style. So hope you're going to enjoy. The ingredients, what we need for the sardines curry actually, I'll show you. That is the things we need. That is a chopped onion, and that's a curry leaf, especially for Kerala curries, and that's a garlic, and that's ginger. That's the small onions that we're going to use it for the curry, and that's the small um, mologo actually. That is called a chili. That's very spicy, and we need a little bit of pepper, and that's oil. We need a couple of spices as well. That's the chili powder. That's a coriander powder, and this is the turmeric, and that's ulva seed. That is mustard seed, and that is the sardine. I washed it actually today to prepare. I cleaned it really well, and I gave some that kind of thing. So it's good actually to get in the masalas inside. And that is the coconut. We Keralites we use the coconut milk and the coconut crushed coconut. So we're going to use that too for the cooking today. So that's it. So I'm going to start the cooking. As you can see, all the things are being ready. So I'm going to start the cooking now. Alright, so we can just pour some oil into the tawa. Actually, I'm using the mud pot today because mud pot is very good. It gives like a good taste for the curry. So I'm going to use that for today. So let the oil get cooked really well, and after that we can put some mustard oil, mustard seed. So I got some mustard seed with me, so I'm going to add the mustard seed now. Yeah, don't put a lot of mustard seed. We need only a little bit of mustard seed. It takes a little bit of time to make it crack. Then after that we can add one by one. So sardines curry is actually very good. You know, sardine is very good for health. It contains a lot of omega in it. So if you're eating a lot of sardines, it will help you to have a better health. And if you want to try this curry, you know, you can try it at home. It's very easy. It's not very expensive at all to get the sardines and all. Especially Kerala do use a lot of sardines because they like sardines a lot, like in the fry and the curry. But curry is really good. It helps you to get a better health than using the fry. And the mustard is getting ready at the moment actually. So come closer to the mustard we have now, so we can have a look at the mustard. So yeah, mustard is getting ready now. So once mustard get ready, we need to add these spices. Along with mustard, you need to add the ulva seed as well. Ulva seed also gives a better taste for the fish curry, so we can add some ulva seeds also along with that. Don't put a lot because it has got that bitter taste. If you add a lot, it makes like a different taste, like a bitter taste. Please do not add a lot of ulva seeds, so it doesn't taste that very good. So I put the light on now, so you can see really well from there. So it's nice. Yeah, ulva seed is and the mustard seed is getting ready now. So that's it. We need to crack it actually. We can't use it without cracking the ulva seeds and mustard seed because it gives like the bitter taste again. So I have to make sure the ulva seed and the mustard seed crack really well. It takes a little bit of time. It is getting ready. So ulva seed and mustard seed is very good for health also, and it gives like a different taste for the curry. So especially Kerala, we always use ulva seed and mustard for the main curry. So it really gives a better taste and a better look also the curry. That's getting ready now. So come closer to the tawa now, so we can see that it's getting ready. It's giving that kind of a sound that's telling that it's getting ready. And after that, we have to add the small onion. The small onion is actually very important because it gives a very good taste for the mean curry. That is very important. Along with that, I'm adding the big onions also. So that's it. So it's getting ready now. So I'm going to add the small onions little. This is a small onion. Make sure that it turns brown. That is very important actually, because you need to cook it really well with this mustard and pulver seed. So I need to make sure that's really cooked and turn it brown. After it turn it brown, we have to add the rest of it. I'm using the high flame for it actually, because need to get it done very fast. If it takes a lot of time to make it ready, you can add a little bit of salt in it, because salt of course gives the onion cook very fast actually. So I'm going to add a little bit of salt into it. That's it. Then stir it really well. Yeah, it's turning actually a little bit brown now. So what we're going to do is that we can add. It's getting ready now, as you can see, like it's got into like kind of a brown stuff now. Turn it to brown. So I'm going to add the rest of the masalas into it. That's the turmeric powder. I'm going to add a little bit of turmeric powder into it. Don't add a lot of it. It's just a little bit is enough actually. Do not add a lot because it gives like extra bitter taste. Do not add more. And that is the coriander powder. You can add a little bit of coriander powder. That'll be nice. And I can add a bit of chili powder also, because all the Kashmiri chili powder, so that's very good. You can add the Kashmiri chili powder like 3 tablespoons. I don't know the kind of countings of the spoons and stuff. I always use my hands for that, so that's the way we cook at home. So that's how we cook. So you have to turn this into you have to cook it really well actually, so it gives like an extra smell. You can get a smell, that cooked smell. Then you can add, if you need an extra oil, you can add a little bit of extra oil also, but I don't think I'm going to add extra oil. Yeah, just stir it really well. Just sort it really well, then only it will get cooked evenly and properly. So it's getting a little ready now. If you guys like to add a little bit of pepper, you can add pepper also, because it gives another kind of extra taste for that too. You can add a little bit of pepper. Don't add a lot because we already added a little bit of green chilies into it, and especially the green powder, chili powder also. So it gives like a double kind of a taste. So please don't add a lot. So I think it's almost cooked now. So we can add the coconut puree. We'll add the coconut puree into it. So it's just the coconut, crushed coconut, and adding some little bit of extra oil, and that's all. I'm crushed with the in the mixer, so it will be good. And look at the color. Color is nice. It's gone into a little bit of yellowish color. If it's the gravy is very thick, we can add a little bit of extra water into it. So you can add the water. It's an easy process. It's not very difficult at all. It's very easy process. So I think the water is quite less, so you can add a little bit of more water into it. The color is very nice, as you can see the color. So I'm going to add a little bit of extra water into it because it's very thick. The gravy is very thick. I'm adding a little bit of extra water into it. At this stage, you can check the salt. Actually, what's the salt is actually less, so you can add a little bit of more salt. Add more salt into it, and just stir it really well. after adding the salt. Yeah, added actually a little bit of extra salt into it. So give at least 1 minute to make it boil the gravy, so it will get cooked really well. And after that, we can add the sardines straight into it. Okay, look at it. It's actually started burning. Nice. Yeah, it's you can see that it's getting ready now. This is the stuff actually. This is the tamarind that we use. Actually, it's very common in Kerala. This is a tamarind. There's a different types of tamarind that we got it from our own house only. So make it ready for that. Actually, it gives like a bitter sorry, a good sour taste. Gives a sour taste for the curry. That is a must thing actually for the sardine curry. Not only the sardine curry, most of all the fish curry needs it actually. So make sure that you got that stuff with you. After that, we can add all the sardines into it. I already made ready the sardines. We can add the sardines into it one by one. We needed 10 or 15 minutes to cook it really well. Takes a little bit of extra time to cook it because you can add a little bit of extra water into it, let it cook it properly. So that is the end result of the sardines curry. As you can see, like it's cooking really well. It's get cooked almost everywhere, and that is actually towards the end actually. So you have to make it cool a little bit further. Then all these masalas will get absorbed into it. So the curry will be more tastier. So that is today's cooking, like the sardines curry. I hope you guys gonna enjoy the kind of the little show. I'm a great cook, so I do cook a lot of different dishes, especially Kerala dishes and the Western dishes as well. So you can wait for the next dish very soon. I'm here in my home only, so I'll be very homely kind of thing. So I do enjoy cooking and I enjoy eating with my family. So you can expect a lot of good dishes on the way. Thanks for watching. This is the end of the day today. Thanks, guys. So that is the end result of the sardines curry. As you can see, like it's cooking really well. It's get cooked almost everywhere, and that is actually towards the end actually. So you have to make it cool a little bit further. Then all these masalas will get absorbed into it. So the curry will be more tastier. So that is today's cooking, like the sardines curry. I hope you guys gonna enjoy the kind of the little show. I'm a great cook, so I do cook a lot of different dishes, especially Kerala dishes and the Western dishes as well. So you can wait for the next dish very soon. I'm here in my home only, so I'll be very homely kind of thing. So I do enjoy cooking and I enjoy eating with my family. So you can expect a lot of good dishes on the way. Thanks for watching. This is the end of the day today. Thanks, guys.